Okay, so a quick word about control on controls lessons. It's not too much to worry about on there because obviously it's not much of a moving phase. The only time the car really moves is when you're driving, so it's important that before you pull away that you make sure the examiner or pupil has the seatbelt on and they're correctly positioned in the seat. And then when you drive there, you talk about the things that you can find on a different tape. It's important that once you get there that you ask them not to remove their seatbelt while you're pulling up, because the examiner wants to get out of the vehicle as soon as is possible. If they don't remove their seatbelt, they can't get out of the vehicle. So don't take your seatbelt off and don't open the door till I say so. Once you're pulled up, the control element there would be, right, don't get out till I say so, and then you explain where they need to look and why, etc. And then once it's safe, you can ask them to get out of the car. You meet them around the back, and again, if you look at the other video on this, you'll see why. You then get them in the car. It's quite important that when you get them in the car to say don't touch or fiddle with anything. Again, that's a control element, stops them fiddling around. It has been known for them to drive off if you leave the cars in ignition, the keys in ignition even. So it is important that you say don't touch or fiddle, and they won't put the handbrake down, you won't get run over by your own car or anything like that. Okay, and the only other control element really is that when you're going through the briefing, if you want them to use the foot controls and you control when they do that, you ask them not to touch them unless you say so. Same with the mirrors, etc. And you just make sure that they don't start fiddling about when you don't want them to. And that's really the control element of the controls lesson. There's not much more to it than that. Okay.